Final leg, back again to talk about the lead into the 2020 Olympic season. We already spoke about the sprinting events. Today though, we're stepping things up a notch, going for the 800 meters both on the men's and the women's side. These events have been extremely entertaining over the past couple years. Of course, controversy on the women's side, but the men have even showed that they've really stepped things up. We're going to start off though with Ajee Wilson from the United States. Really since about 2013, she's been a mainstay since getting 5th place at those Moscow World Championships. She decided to skip college and go pro straight from high school, and things have really paid off for her. 2017, she managed to get the bronze medal behind Caster Semenya and Francine Niyonsaba, and really over the past couple years, she's been a mainstay in that 2nd, 3rd place spot behind those two ladies. Really, 2019 was a big year for her. Of course, we saw that Caster Semenya and Francine Niyonsaba couldn't compete any longer. Looked like Ajee Wilson was going to be the favorite going into the World Championships. Unfortunately, she only finished 3rd, but definitely still a motivator for her going into Tokyo 2020. She has a personal best of 1:55.61 seconds, which is an American record and one of the fastest times that we've seen in the past couple years, so definitely one to look out for next year. Moving on now to Raevyn Rogers, also from the United States. She left the University of Oregon a couple years back as a 3-time NCAA champion at 800 meters outdoor, so really great accolades that she has. She went on to run at the World Indoor Championships in Birmingham, where she finished 5th in the 800 meter final, but on the Diamond League circuit, both 18 and 19, she was very consistent, has a personal best of 1:57.69 from 2018, and this year in Doha managed to win that silver medal running down that home stretch in a really great stretch run. Almost got to the gold medal if she didn't leave it too late, but definitely a lot of potential for her. Again, she's very young and one who's going to be making an impact next year. Heading down to Jamaica, we have Natoya Goule, another mainstay over the past couple years. She's actually competed in every single major outdoor championship since 2013 in Moscow, but 2019 was the first time in a major that she managed to get out of the heat. She made it to the final, and unfortunately she only finished 6th in those finals, but a little controversial because in the semis and in the final she was bumped around a little bit, but definitely one who's going to be making an impact. 2018 was a really big year for her, where she set her personal best of 1:56.15 seconds, and that year she had gone under 1:58 4 times throughout the entire season. So definitely showing she has the consistency and is definitely going to be stepping things up from Doha, going for a podium spot next year in Tokyo. Now let's finish things off. We have Halimah Nakaayi. She really popped up in 2019. She had been kind of consistent in the past couple years. 2016 and 2017, she made the semis in the Olympics and World Championships respectively, but 2019 was a really big year for her. She ran sub-2 a couple times throughout the season, came to the World Championships. She was little bumpy throughout the semifinals and the finals. Maybe, my opinion, she probably shouldn't have made it to the finals because of how much she bumped the other athletes, but she made it through to the finals, managed to win that gold medal in a personal best of 1:58.04. Competing for Uganda, not really known for a lot of the athletes that they have, but Nakaayi showed that she can be contending with some of the best and one to look out for next year in Tokyo. Now heading over to the men's side, we have Donavan Brazier from the United States. Things really broke out for him back in 2016 as a freshman when he broke the NCAA outdoor record in a personal best of 1:43.55 seconds. Huge performance there. He didn't make the Olympic team to Rio, but 2017 he managed to make the World Championship team, only made it through to the semifinals. 2018 unfortunately was injured most of the season. 2019 really turned out to be a dream season for him. He managed to break the indoor world record at 600 meters and the American indoor record at 800 meters. He went outdoors and just kept on rolling, made the US team to Doha, managed to win the Diamond League final, managed to run a personal best a couple times throughout the season, and then finally in Doha it culminated with that World Championship win in a personal best of 1:43.34 seconds, breaking the American record, becoming one of the first Americans to win the 800 meter title. So huge performance for him here. He is definitely going to be one of the favorites going into Tokyo next year. One of his greatest competitions this year came from Nigel Amos. Little inconsistent over the past couple years. We saw his breakout in 2012 behind David Rudisha in that amazing London final. He ran a personal best of 1:41.73 seconds, moving him to number 3 all time, and is still the current standing world junior record in the event. But since then, he's really been extremely inconsistent. He made it to a couple world championships, but didn't finish as well. 2017 was his highest finish, where he managed to finish 5th in those world championships. But 2019, he stepped things up. He looked like he was on track to really go for another shot at a world championship title. He had run another amazing time of 1:41.89 seconds this season, looking primed to go for a title, but unfortunately at the London Diamond League he got injured, came to the Doha World Championships and didn't start start in the heats. But Nigel Amos shows that he has so much potential this year with that 141, showed he's definitely still going to be contending for a spot on the podium in Tokyo next year. Heading over to Kenya, we have Emmanuel Korir, one of the huge prospects in the event, dominating the event in 2018, where he managed to come away with a personal best of 142.05 seconds, making him number 6 all-time in the 800 meters. Really, really consistent 2018 and in 2019. Unfortunately, in 2019, he made it to the World Championships, but only made it through to the semifinals. Didn't make it to the finals in the 800 meters, but he made it to the finals in the 400 meters. He actually has some great accolades there. A personal best in the 400 meters of 44.21 seconds, so really, really strong there. But again, that 800 meters is really going to be his bread and butter, and definitely going to be contending for a spot on the podium in Tokyo 2020. Now let's head up to Europe, where we have Amel Tuka from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Back in 2015, he really broke out, getting the bronze medal at the Beijing World Championships. Ran a personal best of 142.51 seconds, so very, very fast. But between 2016 and 2018, he was really inconsistent. But 2019, he really stepped things back up, ran 143 a couple times, managed to come away with the Doha World Championships silver medal behind Donavan Brazier. So Tuka, also very young, definitely going to be going for a spot on the Olympic podium next year. Now finishing things off, we have Ferguson Rotich from Kenya, also another mainstay in the 800 meters over the past couple years. 2015 in Beijing, he got 4th place at the World Championships. Then in Rio, he managed to get 5th place at the Olympics that year. 2017, unfortunately, didn't make it to the finals, but in 2019, he managed to step things up, got a personal best at the Monaco Diamond League of 142.52 seconds, finally culminated the season with a Doha World Championship bronze medal behind Tuka and behind Brazier. So definitely showing that he can be consistent and is continuously improving. So look out for Rotich next year as well. All right, so those are the women and the men that we should be looking out for leading into Tokyo 2020. Of course, make sure you guys leave a comment below. Let me know some of the people you're looking out for. Let me know some of the people that I miss, or some people who are really under the radar and not in the limelight yet, but are going to be making an impact next year. Let's talk about it. So make sure you guys like the video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, and be back again in the next video. Thanks.